Hello everyone, welcome back. Today, we're taking a look at a blast from the past, but one that might still be relevant today, the renewed Apple iPad Air 2. This particular model comes with 64 gigabytes of storage, Wi-Fi and cellular connectivity, and sports that classic 9.7-inch display, all wrapped in a space gray finish. Now, right off the bat, it's important to remember that this is a refurbished device. That means it's been tested and certified to work like new, but it's not brand new. The refurbishing process includes functionality testing, cleaning, inspection, and repackaging. It also comes with a minimum 90-day warranty, which is reassuring. Don't expect fancy retail packaging. It'll likely arrive in a generic box with all the necessary accessories. The iPad Air 2 was a game changer when it was first released, and even now, it holds up surprisingly well for many tasks. The 9.7-inch screen with a 2048 by 1536 resolution is still sharp and vibrant, making it great for browsing the web, watching videos, or reading ebooks. The fully laminated display and anti-reflective coating were premium features back then, and they still make a noticeable difference in everyday use. The A8X chip inside might not be the latest and greatest, but it's still capable of handling most apps and tasks without much lag. Don't expect to play the most demanding games at the highest settings, but for general use, it's perfectly adequate. Multitasking is smooth enough for most users, and the overall experience is still enjoyable. The inclusion of both Wi-Fi and cellular connectivity is a big plus. It gives you the flexibility to stay connected wherever you go, even if there's no Wi-Fi available. The 64 gigabytes of storage is decent for storing apps, photos, and videos, but if you plan on downloading a lot of content, you might find yourself running out of space. The design of the iPad Air 2 is still sleek and modern. It's incredibly thin and light, making it easy to hold and carry around. The space gray finish looks professional and understated. The build quality is excellent, as you'd expect from Apple. Of course, there are some downsides to consider. The battery life is decent, but it's not as impressive as newer iPads. You can probably get around 7 to 8 hours of use on a single charge, depending on what you're doing. Also, the cameras are not the best, but they're good enough for occasional video calls or taking quick snapshots. The biggest question is, should you buy a renewed iPad Air 2 in today's market? Well, it depends on your needs and budget. If you're looking for an affordable iPad for basic tasks like browsing the web, watching videos, and reading ebooks, then the iPad Air 2 is still a viable option. It's also a great choice for kids or anyone who doesn't need the latest and greatest technology. However, if you need a tablet for more demanding tasks like video editing, gaming, or graphic design, then you're better off spending a bit more on newer iPad. The newer models have faster processors, better cameras, and longer battery life. Overall, the renewed Apple iPad Air 2 is a solid tablet that still offers good value for money. It's not the fastest or most feature-packed tablet on the market, but it's reliable, well-built, and still a pleasure to use. If you're on a tight budget and don't need the latest and greatest features, then it's definitely worth considering. Just remember that it's a refurbished device, so there might be some minor cosmetic imperfections. But if you can live with that, then you'll be happy with your purchase.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.